Well, that reminds me, you guys happen to fish? A day as beautiful as this comes once in a blue moon. It'll be a shame you won't be able to kick back and enjoy the sun for a bit. Oh, I can't forget about this either. This notebook is an angler's best friend. You can use it to record every detail about every fish from color to size. I often have to go on business trips, so this is just my way of making it up to them for leaving home alone so often. How old is your son? He turns 5 years old this year. He's not quite a Sunday school age yet, but he's filled with curiosity. His mother certainly has her hands full with his constant questions and endless curiosity.
I see. You all sound like a happy family.
Yes, we are. Besides, we have to be happy. Mr. Hayward. Oh, don't mind me, just thinking aloud. I imagine your real owners are worried sick by now. We should try finding them for the kitten's sake.
Do you have any clues as to who the owner might be? Yeah, about that. Arnie here was thinking it might be a kid. The collar looked handmade. Doesn't that seem like something a kid like us would do?
Yeah, I can see that. I guess we should narrow the search to households with kids then. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Trails from Zero. So, we... just making sure that this quest that we are doing is not going to have any secrets to it. We are continuing on with this thing of the little cat side quest. I don't hear any more construction sounds. Haven't heard them for a while, so I'm getting back on here to continue the game. We're going to continue the rounds and stuff like that as well. I have cooking class at Sophia's house tomorrow. Sophia's an incredible cook, so I can go over there sometimes to learn a thing or two from her. I have to hurry up and finish the chores so I can get ready to head on over. I think I'll sort through everyone's old clothes today. That way the kids won't be scrambling for clothes when the seasons change. I went over to Times and bought myself 2 colossal textbooks. One about politics and the other about economics. I'll need to learn more about those if I ever want to move up the social, the leaderboard. I should look for Party Managed for Dummies while I'm at it. I'm going to be readier than ever next time. I really hope the family brings home some food, because, there's nothing here to eat, and, yeah. Sorry, the negotiations dragged on. How has Colin been, by the way?
He's begun to enjoy drawing pictures again. In fact, he's been begging me for a new notebook to draw in recently.
Good to know. It seems he's curious about everything, too. Hey, Colin, do you have a second? Do you or anybody you know own a cat?
A kitty cat? What kind of kitty cat is it?
Oh, hold on. It's this little girl right here.
Oh, I know this kitty.
Whoa, seriously?
Yeah, she likes to walk on her fence sometimes. I haven't seen her much lately, though.
Looks like our little pussycat is from around these parts.
It most likely narrows down the owner to somebody living in the residential district. Let us continue the search.
Got it. Thanks, Colin. You were a big help.
I'm glad. I hope I see you guys again soon.
What if I told you you wouldn't? Hold on. Can't go there, right? I've noticed our neighbor's daughter wandering outside of her home by herself quite often. Who knows how far those tiny feet of hers are taking her? It's dangerous for kids to wander the city alone. You can never be too careful, you hear?
My parents owned a mansion when I was growing up. It was filled with maids and butlers, so I never had a chance to learn how to do housework. Getting married certainly has been an adventure. I've actually had to learn a lot of things as a result. No complaints from me, though. I'm loving every second of my life.
Looks like a little girl lives here. Let's see if this might be our match. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment? Could I help you with something? We're with the CPD and we're conducting a small investigation. Do you happen to own a cat by any chance? No, we don't. Sunita, sweetheart, do you know anything about this?
I don't know anything. I'm busy reading a book with Father, so could you please go away?
Swing and a miss.
I recommend we extend our search in the neighborhood. You're right, there's a chance we overlook something, so one more round wouldn't hurt. I don't know anything. I'm busy reading with Father.
Sus. Anyway, how did that girl pop out of this woman? Something's not right. Must be adoptions. The residential district is situated in the far northwestern part of the city. If you continue along this road, you can leave Crossbow City via the northern gate. You'll come across a mountain path that'll take you to Crossbow Cathedral and the mining village mains. Something's not right.
Excuse me, Lloyd, were you looking to visit this house, perchance?
Yep, after all, the kitten's owner might live here, right?
It seems there is a high chance they have children around the right age. I don't think that's the case. Oh, right. What if nobody's home? We should ring the doorbell first, right?
Yeah, good call. What's up, Madame Sally? You're acting kind of funny.
Wow, there's a horrible doorbell.
I must be well off. Excuse me, this is the CPD. Would you be able to speak? We would like to be able to speak with you for a bit. It won't take more than a minute. Yes, I'll be there in just a moment.
And there she hides.
I am Helma, this family's butler. I believe you said you were with the police, correct?
Yeah, no need to feel alarmed though. It's not an emergency or anything like that. Does this household happen to have a pet cat?
A cat, you say? I'm afraid not. This residence does not own any pets. While I may be fond of cats, the master and my lady are more of a dog type.
Oh, really? Swing and a miss. Whew. That was more nerve-wracking than I thought it'd be.
So I see.
Try to exit via the south gate for an event. Look. Mary! Oh, Mary! Where could you have run off this time? Mary, come out!
Didn't we talk to that little missy earlier?
I suppose this is the little girl that's been going out on her own.
Yeah, what's going on though? She's acting sort of strange. Where'd she go?
Oh, that sweet child. Where's she gone off to?
Excuse me, are you searching for something?
Yes. Are you looking for a kitten by any chance? One like this? Mary! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. Oh, you silly girl, where'd you run off to?
I suppose that makes matters easier. You must be her owner, right?
Not exactly. Mary is actually a stray cat. She is a stray, even though she has a collar. Mary may be a stray, but she's still mine. That's why I went and gave her a collar.
Huh, can't say I saw that coming.
The truth is, I wanted to keep Mary at my house, but Father would never allow that. After all, Mary tore up all Father's important work papers. I saw her do it. Mary came in through the window and took an afternoon nap in Father's study. After she woke up, she tore up all his papers. I'm so sorry, Father.
I think it would have been better if you had explained the situation to your father as soon as it happened. The kitten sped off somewhere once she finished ripping up the documents, right? So you started searching for Mary because you were worried about her. Phew, I'd say that's case closed then. Those were quality deductions, Lloyd. Well, I suppose kittens will do as they please, Damn near impossible to get them to behave how you want, I bet. Yeah, you're probably thinking that there's no hope of keeping Mary at your house. If you love her so much, then why not try explaining the circumstances to your father? That would be best. Don't worry, we'll be there with you. Let's go speak to your father together, shall we? You've been wanting to keep a kitten. Oh, so this is what that's all about. Huh? I've been worried about how precarious Anita's been acting for a while now. She kept running off on her own without giving us even a hint of where she was going. That cat may have torn up all my documents, but I suppose they weren't that important. So that means you aren't mad at Mary, Father? Can we keep her then? Please, please, please? Yes, of course, sweetheart. I'm happy to say we've added a new member to our family. However, Sunita, it's your responsibility to properly take care of Mary, understood? Of course. Thank you so much, Father. I'd call that one a happy ending. How sweet. Her father Curry loves her very much. Agreed. And I can tell the little kitten is just as overjoyed. However, Lloyd, it was unnecessary the police to escalate the issue as we did, right? I had you confused for a bracer rather than a detective. You got me there. I guess this case did end up being just a bit of a public service. But we call ourselves a special sports section, don't we? I'd say these kinds of tasks are right up our alley. Anyway, that's a wrap. Shall we head out? Yep, time to get a move on. My God, he said it. Mary, look this way. Thank you so much for your help today. That's all I have to say. Sunita's completely devoted to caring for that little kitten of ours. You'd think she would have asked me if we could keep the kitten if she loves her so much. Well, considering how Sunita usually acts, she was probably too worried I'd refuse. I remember all you came to our house with Sunita earlier. Are you all acquainted with my husband, perhaps? Care to join me for some tea? Thanks, but we'll have to pass this time. I hope you continue to take good care of Mary for us. Mary? Who's that? What, you didn't see the cat? Anyway, rounds. Entertainment district rounds time. Crap. Gotta wait for her, huh? Stop! St. Ursul Medical College is a state-of-the-art medical facility located south across Bell City. Us city people won't tend to make the trek all the way out to Amorica Remains, but we're all quite familiar with the hospital. You sort of have to be. If you've ever been badly injured, then it's almost a certainty that you're treated at St. Ursul. Same as before. You guys here? Hotel Millennium changed the management a couple years ago. Yeah, apparently they took all the luxury and opulence it was known for before and cranked that up to 11. I think I'll stay in one of their premium suites for a night when I go from rags to riches. Ugh, damn it all. This is the wait. This is the same. This hasn't seemed to have changed. Well, that guy hasn't changed. I doubt anything in there changed. Damn, I wish I had an orbital camera right now. Something like this is way too pricey for a poor student like myself. Lady Ilia! I now have my own possession photos of her in street clothes, her stage dresses, and the gown she wears in the dressing room. All I need now is one of her current practice outfit. I just need to find my chance to snap the pic and then my collection's golden. Easy now. Okay, it did not need to go that far. I'm so sorry. Just stocked up on some ice cream from the stall down the way. The girl there is very cute. I'd get her a job here if she weren't ever out of business. I don't know why I made such a slurp. It's almost time for our patrons on the sightseeing tour to return. I'd best prepare myself to welcome them back. Well then, there should be nobody here. Dicticia hired all of our current staff members when she became the manager of a couple of years ago. Though we do have some unique personalities among our staff, they are all extremely skilled at what they do. So they are. Time for that. We got a lot of pretty young ladies working here. It might be hard to entertain customers all day, but the money is good. Some have even asked to get their payment in advance. Man, everyone's a greedy ass. Really, we got a Barker parked in front of our door. Jeez, what a pain. We're an honest business with a license to operate. I've been seeing this dreamy-looking young guy around the entertainment district. He has this cool, mysterious air about him. Not to mention that look of his could make any girl weak in the knees. He's always with some wealthy lady, so I haven't been able to make a move. You know, I wonder if he's a host. If I let things keep going this way, my rivals are going to outpace me. What should I do? I need to think of a way to beat them. Quite the impressive piece came into my possession today. See a gold earring engraved with the crest of the White Falcon, and if my hunch is right, it's an heirloom of the royal Libertian family. A dazzling, unparalleled gem pawned off by a debaucherous duke some years ago. A royal heirloom? Is it really alright for her to have something like that? I'm not sure, but if she isn't cautious, it could turn into a diplomatic problem. I can't really weigh in on this one either, considering we have no proof of it even being the genuine article. Here, you know, if you want to investigate that bad, you can always buy it, dearies. Keep in mind it will cost you an arm and a leg. The craftsmanship is superb, and the goldia used is the highest of quality. Man, you gotta be fucking... Whoa! Yeah, I know, they always cost a lot. Man, I need to, fucking hit, the biggest stretch in the world or something. I hate that I am just... For years, I must just always be sleeping in the worst beds, because my lower back is always so unhappy. Always so unhappy. Okay, so, let's see. Try and get my brain situated here. We ran into a little trouble with our inventory, but worry not. I adjusted everything with the chef. I can 100% guarantee that you will be met with all of our usual flavors. Dazzling buildings, picturesque scenery, I couldn't give a hoot about that. What I like are the kind of places that let you cut loose and live it up. No, the entertainment district is out of the question. If trouble cropped up, we'd be suspended. The manager and Braun have been friends forever. They're inseparable. They even decided on all the ins and outs of the restaurant's management together. Staying such close friends after all these years is honestly something I admire. Sip, huh? Yeah, I can't do it. How lovely. They say a fair amount of traders make their way to Amorica to conduct business. Granted, with how scrumptious their vegetables are, I'm sure business goes rather well for them out there. Still, I have to tip my hat to all those merchants for willingly trekking out to the middle of nowhere. Yes. Let's see, next up is the casino, and then we're spending the night at the fancy hotel. Where's the hotel located again? It should be nearby, right? My husband's been acting strange for quite some time now. Perhaps he's just nervous. This is our first time abroad and all. Come on. Don't be getting stuck. Don't stop it. One of our customers frequently comes by to purchase high-quality black tea. I believe her name was Sergey? I mean he, not what. Where did I get her? And now we just have female sirs. Sergey. God. He's filled with interesting stories. We ended up chatting for nearly an hour today. Is this really what the chief is up to while we were all doing work? Unforgivable. My sister's a nurse at St. Ursula Medical College. Have you met her? Her name is Siron. My parents are forcing me to visit her later, but it's just such a hassle to go all the way out there. Ugh, what a pain. Man, I need to pull up my pants for a minute. The manager's been lost in thought over something for a while now. Do you think he might be trying to plan out a new project? Or product? The most important part of managing a department store is never losing the customer's interest. This is the manager's favorite phrase. I can't wait to see how he plans to apply this to his next project. Quite a lot of time has passed already since we had the grand reopening. I expect our customers will begin to lose interest in us before much longer. If only I had a few tricks up my sleeve. Mom spends half of her week. Yes, shopping. I bought all the ingredients I need and checked out all of them. What else? I've been hearing a few rather unpleasant rumors spreading about the Mafia. I'm just praying that no tourists get caught up in their petty actions. It's just a rumor, but apparently monsters have been running amok in Mainz. The world sure is a crazy place, I tell you. Hold on, I'm just doing a little something for a minute here. Aren't there orbital lights set up to ward off monsters? Did they break? Thinking about the black market has me feeling down recently. Any piece of art owned by a wealthy person whose business crashed and burned ends up there eventually. No matter how beautiful the art is, it ends up a part of a wicked underworld. How sickening. The owner of the shop likes to dust off the silverware in his spare time. Not to mention, he looks like he has a grand old time doing it. Isn't that kind of weird? Back when I first opened my store, I used to fly all over the continent to purchase designer goods. But now that I've established a supply route, I can simply order anything I need. It was fun back then, though. I kinda miss it. Gotta do something before I forget. This looks good, right? Time to report the quest. Yay. And that was everything. Oh, he's not here. Another customer?
Damn, right when I thought things were starting to slow down. Is something wrong, sir?
Something wrong?
You bet there is. All I want is some peace and quiet to read my magazines. Can already pick one up before someone comes barging in. Honestly, I appreciate if I didn't have any customers show up at all. That goes double for you guys. Get what you want and scram.
Okay.
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Oh, my good lord. There's always something that gets in the way in the middle of me recording. Where I sit here, take a second to do something, and someone watching the video is like, why is nothing happening? Why is he not moving? It's because I'm screwing around. As a child, I always dreamed of becoming a railway engineer. But one day I decided to stick to admiration instead. That's why I'm a train buff now.
There sure are lots of interesting things going on in Crossbow, aren't there? It sure makes this old heart of mine start pumping with excitement.
Well, you're excited as a child in a candy store. Do try to calm down, okay, dear?
I just received a cargo from Republic. I just received cargo from the Republic a few moments ago.
To be delivered? For real? I gotta take this all the way up to Maine's? I'll have to hurry or else the sun will set on me.
You want a balloon? Heck, I don't even know if you're on a tourist. Everyone deserves a balloon.
I'm planning to go visit my relatives on West Street today. It's a shame they don't have the orbital buses running inside the city. I mean, how inconvenient is that? I was planning on buying a vacuum cleaner, but what's the difference between the red and the white one?
Right. Suction power and, something else, right?
Yikes, the manager's trying to handle customers? This won't end well. What's he thinking? He knows even less about ordnance than I do.
Erebonia's Rhineford Company made their name as a big weapons manufacturer. Actually, they operate as a massive conglomerate with each of its divisions producing orbital goods. Their products tend to be durable and practical, much like the people of Erebonia themselves. They also have a daughter who I don't like. Oh, sorry, should I say, the daughter has a daughter that I do not like. I don't like either of them.
Our manager is at it again. He barely knows anything about orbital tech, but he still tries to show off to the customers. I'll have to go help him out.
Damn. And that was all she wrote. Alright, so we gotta go down through West Street since our objective is not down this way. Those fancy old vehicles have become more popular in the last few years. Not only that, but they're beginning to use them to deliver goods for Calvert. They're definitely more convenient for small deliveries than trains are, that's for sure. You kids better watch both sides of the street for cars too. I'm freaking starved. I think I'll hit up Long While for some grub.
Why doesn't really wanna stay, what? He told me he's charging his wife batteries right now.
Come on.
Gotcha. Any resident of East Street can find all of life's necessities here with ease. If you go down the street a bit, you'll find all kinds of vendors. If you're looking for special items, you can put in a request. To be honest, this is probably the most convenient street to live on in the city. My little brother's been living downtown for way too long now, so I decided to take time off of work to bring him back myself. And even though it's entirely just a personal family issue, my boss told me this would be all treated as a paid vacation. He's a kind man. Alright then, I think I'll try paying the downtown district a little visit tomorrow. Anstey hasn't come back home for a while now. Geez, what's he even doing? Serena's been worried out of her mind about him.
How am I supposed to take an afternoon nap with all the racket out on the street? I noticed the walls were thin when I first moved in here, but now I'm convinced they're a little more than a sheet of paper.
My neighbor Serena works hard to provide for her family by herself. She's so responsible for a girl so young. I really have no idea how she does it. As for Fran, now that she has a stable job with the CPD, I think she's at the age where she might want to consider moving out on her own. But then again, that girl tends to get a little lonely all too easily.
And it looks like the video must end.
'Cause every night I will save your life.